old Victorian mansion stood silhouetted against the bruised twilight sky, its darkened windows like vacant eyes staring out at the world. A chill wind whispered through the skeletal branches of the ancient oaks surrounding it, carrying with it the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. Even from a distance, I could feel a palpable sense of unease, a prickling at the back of my neck that told me this was no ordinary place. This was the Blackwood Manor, and this was the story of Eleanor Vance, the woman in white. What would you do if you were invited to a house with such a chilling reputation? I certainly hesitated, but the allure of the untold, the whisper of the paranormal, was too strong to resist. We learned something about this house's past that sent shivers down my spine. A past shrouded in mystery, punctuated by a series of unexplained events, all seemingly connected to the tragic figure of Eleanor Vance. Eleanor, they say, was a beauty, a vision in white, her laughter echoing through the grand halls of Blackwood Manor. But her life, tragically cut short, was stained with sorrow and betrayal. The details are sketchy, lost in the mists of time, passed down through generations in hushed whispers and fearful glances. Some say she was murdered by a jealous lover, her spirit forever bound to the house, seeking justice. Others speak of a curse, a dark energy clinging to the walls, feeding on the sorrow of her untimely end. The first night, we experienced only subtle disturbances. A flickering light here, a distant, echoing whisper there. The old house seemed to breathe around us, its timbers groaning under the weight of years and secrets. The cold, musty corridors seemed to stretch endlessly, each shadowed corner holding a potential fright. It felt as if unseen eyes were watching us, judging us, from the darkness beyond our reach. Do these sounds seem familiar? Perhaps you've experienced something similar in your own home. The second night, the unsettling occurrences intensified. Objects moved inexplicably. A heavy oak chair shifted across the polished floor, its legs scraping against the wood with a sound that scraped against my nerves. A porcelain doll, perched precariously on a mantelpiece, toppled and shattered, its fragments scattering like a macabre jigsaw puzzle across the hearth. The air grew heavy, thick, with a palpable sense of dread. My breath caught in my throat. Then came the whispers, clearer now, more insistent. They seemed to emanate from everywhere and nowhere at once, weaving a tapestry of sorrow and rage. The words were indistinct, fragmented, but the tone was unmistakable, a cry of anguish, a desperate plea for vengeance. A chilling, cold draft would pass through the wall, a gust of icy air that seemed to carry with it the chilling breath of Eleanor herself. One night, while exploring the dusty attic, I stumbled upon a hidden room. The air inside was thick with the scent of decay, and something else, something akin to ozone, a metallic tang that burned the back of my throat. In the center of the room, bathed in a spectral moonlight filtering through a crack in the boarded-up window, stood a figure. Dressed in a long, flowing white gown, its form shimmered and flickered, almost translucent. Its face was obscured by shadows, but I could feel its presence, a suffocating weight pressing down on my chest. Was it Eleanor? I don't know for certain. The experience left me breathless, paralyzed with a mixture of terror and awe. The feeling of being watched intensified, the unseen eyes closing in, the whispers growing louder, more accusatory. It felt as though the very house itself was trying to communicate something, a story it had kept hidden for centuries. We spent days poring over old documents, local histories, and faded photographs, piecing together the fragments of Eleanor's life. We discovered a tale of forbidden love, of a cruel betrayal, and a desperate struggle for justice. Her story was not simply one of a woman wronged. It was a testament to the enduring power of love, loss, and the relentless pursuit of vengeance. The deeper we delved, the more unsettling the events became. Shadows danced in the periphery of our vision. Objects vanished only to reappear in unexpected places, and the whispers intensified, growing into a cacophony of chilling sounds that echoed throughout the house. The very air crackled with a malevolent energy, a tangible force that left us feeling drained and terrified. The climax came during a violent thunderstorm. The wind howled like a banshee, rattling the windows and shaking the very foundations of the house. Lightning illuminated the interior, casting long, dancing shadows that mimicked the frantic movements of unseen figures. Suddenly, a piercing scream echoed through the halls, a sound so filled with anguish and despair that it sent shivers down my spine. The scream, I believe, was Eleanor's. In the aftermath, the house felt different. The oppressive atmosphere seemed to lift, replaced by a sense of peace. A strange quiet settled over Blackwood Manor. The whispers ceased, the cold drafts subsided. It was as if Eleanor had finally found the peace she had sought for so long. What happened that night? Did Eleanor finally find her justice? Did her spirit finally move on? I cannot say for certain, but I can tell you this. Blackwood Manor holds a secret, a dark and tragic tale that continues to whisper on the wind. A tale of betrayal, loss, and the enduring power of a spirit seeking its rightful peace. The Woman in White's story is not just a ghost story. It's a testament to the enduring power of human emotion, a chilling reminder that some wounds never truly heal. The house remains, a silent sentinel guarding its secrets. Its darkened windows continue to stare out at the world, a silent witness to the events that unfolded within its walls. And sometimes, on a still night, when the wind whispers through the ancient oaks, I think I can still hear the faint echo of Eleanor's voice, a sorrowful lament carried on the breeze. A chilling reminder that even in death, some stories never truly end. What would you have done? What secrets does your own house hold? Consider this and sleep well, if you can.